Welcome to Sports Vibes on Inception FM, where passion meets the game, bringing you the hottest headlines, behind-the-scenes drama, and unfiltered analysis from the world of sports. From football fields to cricket pitches, NBA courts to Olympic dreams. If it moves, we talk about it. This is your one-stop zone for real talk, real fans, and real vibes. Let's kick off.
Welcome back to Sports Vibes on Inception FM with Emerald Green, where the game is never just about the score, it's about the story. Today, we're diving into the rise of Frances Tiafoe, the American tennis star whose influence reaches far beyond the court. From Michelle Obama cheering him on to Coco Gauff, calling him the player with the most clout, Tiafoe has become a global icon and a fan favorite heading into the 2025 U.S. Open. Let's unpack how he went from crowd pleaser at Flushing Meadows to a true cultural force in sports. Frances Tiafoe, the American tennis star with global clout, ahead of the 2025 U.S. Open. Frances Tiafoe has become a household name in the world of tennis. At just 27 years old, the American star has transcended the sport, gaining recognition not only for his powerful game, but also for his cultural influence. From the corridors of the White House to shoutouts and rap lyrics, Tiafoe's name resonates far beyond the tennis court. As the 2025 U.S. Open approaches, all eyes are once again on the charismatic athlete, whose rise to fame has been nothing short of remarkable. A breakthrough at Flushing Meadows, Tiafoe first made his biggest splash at the 2022 U.S. Open, where he reached the semifinals, an achievement that electrified American tennis fans. That run made him the first American man to advance to the U.S. Open semifinals since Andy Roddick in 2006. His thrilling five-set battle against Spanish phenom Carlos Alcaraz captivated audiences worldwide, solidifying Tiafoe's reputation as a fearless competitor. Among the spectators that year was former First Lady Michelle Obama, whose enthusiastic cheers for Tiafoe were caught on camera. At one point, she was seen waving her arms and shouting, "Let's go, Foe," as the crowd roared in support. For Tiafoe, the moment was unforgettable. He later described Obama's presence as the best thing about his tournament run, calling it one of the best weeks of my life. Celebrities and pop culture recognition. Few tennis players can claim the cultural reach that Frances Tiafoe has achieved. According to Coco Gauff, another American tennis sensation, Tiafoe has more clout than anyone else on tour. "I still think he's the player on tour with the most clout. Like every celebrity knows him, or he knows every celebrity," Gauff quipped. "He's mentioned in 2 rap songs, so he's pretty iconic." Indeed, Tiafoe's star power is undeniable. NBA legend Kevin Durant has been spotted courtside at his matches, further underscoring the player's cross-sport appeal. From basketball greats to political icons, Tiafoe draws some of the most high-profile names in America to the stands, an indication that his influence goes far beyond forehands and backhands. Partnership with Madison Keys. Most recently, Tiafoe teamed up with fellow American tennis star Madison Keys for mixed doubles at Flushing Meadows. Their pairing highlighted not just his versatility on the court, but also his growing leadership role in American tennis. While singles play remains his primary focus, doubles appearances allow fans to see his dynamic personality shine through, adding another dimension to his already magnetic public image. Inspiration and representation. Part of what makes Tiafoe so compelling is his story. Born to immigrant parents from Sierra Leone, his journey to the highest levels of professional tennis is an inspiration to countless young athletes, particularly those from underrepresented backgrounds. Tiafoe has often spoken about the sacrifices his family made and the importance of representation in sports, positioning himself as a role model both on and off the court. His success has reinvigorated American men's tennis, a space that has long awaited a new face to carry the mantle once held by stars like Pete Sampras and Andy Roddick. By combining athletic excellence with cultural visibility, Tiafoe has become that figure. Looking ahead, expectations for the 2025 U.S. Open. As the 2025 U.S. Open draws near, expectations are sky high for Frances Tiafoe. Fans hope he can build on his previous deep runs and perhaps capture his first Grand Slam title. With his experience, confidence, and ever-expanding fan base, he enters the tournament as not just a contender, but also one of the most closely watched figures in the sport. The buzz surrounding him is not only about tennis. His matches have become cultural events, attracting celebrities, influencers, and everyday fans alike. Whether it's the presence of Michelle Obama in 2022 or the ongoing support of figures like Kevin Durant, Tiafoe has proven that his matches are about more than competition. They're about community, inspiration, and national pride. Conclusion: Frances Tiafoe's lasting impact. Frances Tiafoe's story is more than a tale of tennis success. It's a narrative about resilience, cultural influence, and breaking barriers. From thrilling performances on the court to mentions in popular rap songs, his impact is undeniable. Coco Gauff's observation that Tiafoe has the most clout in tennis rings, true. Few players can connect with audiences as authentically as he does. As he prepares for the 2025 U.S. Open, Tiafoe carries with him not just the hopes of American tennis, but also the admiration of fans around the world. Win or lose, his journey has already cemented him as an icon whose presence transcends the sport. In many ways, Frances Tiafoe represents the future of tennis, one that is diverse, dynamic, and deeply connected to the culture of our times. You've been listening to Sports Vibes on Inception FM with Emerald Green, where we bring you the stories behind the athletes shaping our culture. Frances Tiafoe is proof that tennis isn't just about aces and rallies. It's about inspiration, representation, and connection. As the 2025 U.S. Open unfolds, one thing is clear: the world will be watching, and Tiafoe is ready for the spotlight. Stay tuned for more sports stories that move the game forward.
That's a wrap for today's Sports Vibes. Thanks for vibing with us on Inception FM. Whether you're catching us on the drive, in the gym, or from the bleachers, remember, the game never stops, and neither do we. Stay locked in, stay passionate, and we'll catch you on the next play. Until then, peace, power, and plenty of vibe.
This show is a production of IQ Inc. Marketing. If you would like to advertise your product or service on this show to the U.S. and Caribbean markets and through our multicultural publications in New York, please call 866-435-3286 or send an email to info@myiqinc.com.